Hi, my name is Ketchum. I'm the superintendent here at West Valley School, and I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on here at the school pertaining to start of school, COVID issues, and other things as well. So, been a good start to the year. Of course, it hasn't been without some challenges. You know, we've started off the year with quite a number of COVID cases and quarantines, and I just want to thank the staff, the parents, students, and everyone for their flexibility and filling staff roles and positions when they were out sick and whatnot. So we've done a great job with that. And thanks to the parents for keeping kids home and quarantining them during this time as well. Our admin did a fantastic job of filling in for spots and really moving people around quite a bit, you know, which poses some challenges, you know, moving paras into certified positions and that kind of thing. So I just want to say that everybody, the whole staff and the parents and everybody's done a great job helping us keep the school open. And one of the reasons I think this is happening, and more so, and you've done a great job as parents, is when you're dropping off your kids, it's just to drop them off and let them walk into the building on their own. It isn't that we don't want you in the building. It's just that I think it's safer and mitigates the spread of COVID even more by limiting the amount of parents in the building at any given time. So appreciate that. And if we can just keep that up for the foreseeable future, we'll keep you updated on when that can start to happen more often and having parents in the building, that kind of thing. So as you know, we had to cancel the open houses for the middle school and elementary, or postpone them, I should say, until a later date. So thanks for helping us keep the school open. And if your kids are sick, make sure you keep them home. We will be having we put in for grants, and we're going to receive some rapid testing as units that we can use here at the school. And also we'll be working with Kalispell School District to have mobile sites where people can go and get rapid testing done. And so that'll be a good thing. There's more to come on that, but that should be happening early October when we can start to do that. So just another thing, quick quarantine update. I know there's been a lot of confusion about the quarantining and how that works. Students under the age of 12, it is mandatory for them to quarantine from the health department here. But one thing you have to keep in mind is that we as a school district still are not authorized to quarantine. So when we know that there's a case or has been a case in the school, in your kids' classrooms, we'll let you know. And then we'll also give you a courtesy call that say if your child was a close contact of somebody who's been COVID positive. And so when we do that, we're doing that as a courtesy so that you know, then we will send that information to the health department, and it's taking them somewhere between 2 to 4 days to contact parents a lot of times. So that's why we're giving you the courtesy call to let you know that your child could have been a close contact. And so just make sure that when the staff calls you, the secretaries call you, office staff, that they're the messengers. They're just delivering the message to you, and as a courtesy from the school. So please be patient and polite with them, and as they're just the messengers, and continue as kids 12 and older, they are still, it's advisory for them when they are a close contact. So just so you know that, that's how we're going to go forward from now. That's the latest from the health department. So that's what we're going to be using. As you know, on September 15th, we had a virtual board meeting. We held that meeting virtually because we felt like there was going to be quite a number of people there, and in a small space. We didn't feel like it was the safest environment for that, as far as, you know, potential spread, that kind of thing of COVID. So we moved it to virtual, and I tell you, it was we had a great meeting. It was about 3 hours long or so, had 100+ attendees, and everybody who spoke at the meeting, both for or against masks, did a great job of presenting themselves. And we really appreciate all of the input and the professionalism and decorum that everybody showed during this meeting. So really well done. Appreciate that on your part. We understand this is a very divisive issue, and, you know, the board took in all the information. All the board members received many emails from concerned parents and whatnot. And so they took all the information in and took a vote on it. And the board listened and made a vote of 3-2 in favor of staying in phase 3. So nothing really changes at that point in time. We're still in the same phase we were when we started the school year. So masks are not mandatory. Still, if you want to, they're optional. So Although on the buses, they are still required, and that's a federal guideline that we have to abide by as far as mask on the bus. So please make sure if your students are on the bus that they are masked up and being respectful of that. So appreciate that. Appreciate all the hard work, and just appreciate all the people who were participating in that board meeting. So really, really well done. And we hope to in the future that we can go back to in-person board meetings and also virtual combined. So that's what we've done in the past, and we intend to do that in the future. Lastly, we had a steering committee for facilities on September 9th. Great discussion and debate about future of West Valley School and facilities and what that looks like. And so everyone did a great job as far as looking at the different possibilities. And the consensus really from the facility steering committee so far is looking at the possibility of a new middle school in the future. And we just want to let you know there will be an in-person meeting on October 7th. And I believe the time will be 6:30 for any patrons of the district. So whether you're on the steering committee or not on the steering committee, and that meeting will be with Cushing Terrell, who's our architectural firm that we're working with to look at the plans for that. And they will be presenting with the steering committee about the process so far, the plans and what they've looked like. And we would really appreciate it if you could plan on being there and attending that. We'll have some light refreshments for that as well. So that is October 7th, and we'll get that information out more, and we'll continue to let you know about that as we get closer. And just so you know, I just met with another person who's looking at building housing units in the area, and that's going to be off of 2 Mile and Spring Creek, and that's going to be another 600 unit project coming up in the near future, breaking ground this spring actually. So we're not getting any smaller, and we're going to run out of, we already are out of space, and it's just going to become more and more problematic. So plan on that October 7th, 6:30 steering committee meeting and planning project for the facilities in the future. So any questions you ever have, or even, about anything about the school, you're always free to call here and either talk to myself or one of the other administrators about anything that's concerning you, or you can certainly email us as well. Appreciate all you do. Appreciate you sharing your kids with us, and have a great weekend. Thanks.